spoken about the Designo program and how you could contact AMG in the 1990s to get your Mercedes fitted with bespoke interior trims and paint. Now this 1994 500 SL was originally ordered in Germany with a full AMG body kit, including front and rear bumper, side skirts, and even the AMG exhaust. Looking at the VIN readout for this car, we noticed that it was originally ordered with a black cloth interior. Now this may be a sign that the original owner had plans to take the car to AMG for a Designo interior trim, which we see on this SL today. Finished in this bespoke teal leather with green wood, also added to the list of upgrades was 2 rear seats, also color matching the rest of the interior. This SL is like no other in our collection. The wild interior paired with the polar white paint really gives this R129 a stunning look. The leatherwork is still in great condition with no signs of wear, and the wood looks great, although it needs some attention due to signs of aging. The motor in this car was kept stock by the previous owner, but the M119 5.0 never disappoints. As long as it's kept up with, these engines are impossible to kill. The only piece missing to make this a complete AMG body would be the AMG ducktail, which the original owner opted out for a more stock look. Something common in German car culture, where people like to have way more action on the interiors than to show off to the public. Let's park this 500 SL right now and take a closer look at one of the coolest AMGs in the collection, the 500 SL Designo. Starting at the front end of this 500 SL, first thing we notice is this Gen 2 AMG front bumper. Now this is not a period correct front bumper. This is a Gen 2 and this is a 1994, but only a true enthusiast would notice this subtle detail. Now coming to the side of this R129, we notice these 17-inch OZ Futuro wheels. Now these are legendary wheels for the R129, one of the best additions, and we have these on different models in the collection. Some of them come color matched in the middle. It really gives a nice custom look to your 500 SL. Now coming to the side, we notice the Gen 1 AMG side skirt with these extremely hard to find and rare AMG jack point covers. Now if you have AMG side skirts on your 500 SL, make sure to secure the jack point covers because you don't want to lose them. They're almost impossible to find. Getting to the back, we notice the deep dish OZ Futuro wheels with the 2-step lip, and this fitment right here gives the car a beautiful stance and really fits perfectly with the AMG suspension, and whoever had this car before us did a great job fitting these wheels to the car. And of course, you can never go wrong with the staggered look on your 500 SL, sitting on 255 40 17s. These wheels are a perfect match. This SL sits perfectly with this precise ride height. Getting to the rear of the car, we notice the Gen 1 AMG rear bumper, and you can tell by the boxy look compared to the Gen 2 more rounded AMG bumper in the front. Next, we notice the Generation 1 AMG tailpipes that were seen on all the late 80s, early 90s AMGs, and these were actually included in the original order sheet from Mercedes. Getting to the trunk of this car, this being a European model, we notice the absence of the third brake light. Now this was the original design intended by Mercedes for the R129, and we believe it's a much more beautiful look without the third brake light, especially with this polar white paint. Now one of the most exciting parts about this AMG is definitely this green wood. This is incredible. It really makes the car pop and gives you the feeling of a bespoke interior. Now all of the carpeting in the car is made to match the rest of the interior, continuing into the trunk, where Designo did not spare a dime to make this car extremely special. And they didn't stop there. All of the plastics were color matched in true Designo fashion, including even the covers for the mirrors, the speaker covers, and all the little plastics you would find inside the interior. Now even the dashboard is teal leather with this beautiful stitching, another touch by Designo that we see in a lot of interiors that they do. They even color match the rear view mirrors. Now getting to the wood, Designo made all types of special woods for their interiors. This one right here resembles some type of marble. We see full wood options, something that would come with AMG cars. The full door card has wood all across it, very beautiful. And they made a lot of different types of wood at Designo, including even granite and different types of ceramics they would use to make your interior look extremely opulent. We do see some aging and some cracking on the wood, but overall it's in amazing condition considering how many years this car has been on the road. Even the instrument cluster was made in teal to match the rest of the interior. So many details only Designo would offer. Now let's speak further about these rear seats right here that Mercedes would offer back in the day. And these are 2 bucket seats that you could put in the rear of your R129. Designo had these color matched. These are not really practical seats, but they really give your R129 that extra touch. Another really nice touch is how they color match the wind deflector that's mounted to the roll bar right here. Now the original owner had extensive work done by Designo on the car and on the bodywork, but kept the engine stock, which is fine because the M119 5-liter is still amazing when it's kept up with and tuned and kept in good condition. And this one produces amazing power. So if you guys have an M119 5-liter in your Mercedes, make sure to keep it up to date and take care of these engines because they will never die. Like we said earlier, they did the carpeting throughout the whole car and even in the trunk, and you see it right here, teal carpeting all throughout the trunk. You even have this carpeted cover right here to hold the wind deflector. Everything is color matching, everything is Designo. All right guys, now let's take this car back out on the town and get some more shots for you in this beautiful, one-of-a-kind Designo 500 SL. Now guys, you see me wearing the F1 Patina collab right now. Make sure to check out KoenigCollective.com and pick up this piece before it's all sold out. We still have a few pieces left, a lot of merch. Pick some pieces up right now. Let's go.